Okay, today we're going to be replacing the RV toilet in our Northwood Nash 26N, and that is the Dometic 320 model that's going in. And we'll go in here. We're replacing the Thetford toilet. It keeps leaking. Like you see right now, it doesn't have any water in the bowl. It leaks around the seal. I've rebuilt it twice and it doesn't hold water. So we're going to put a different style in there and see if that works. This is, I think, the Thetford Aqua Magic 2. Anyway, we're going to replace it today. The first thing first, we take the water line off. And I will add, before I do that, we do not have any water on the camper. It's all off and drained out. So disconnect that line. And we're going to take these off and unbolt it. And then I have one over here. I've already loosened it. Alright. Now those are out of the way. All we do is pull it up and we'll swap it out. You see it just comes up, and there's a gasket I'll show you when I get it out of the camper sitting down. I'll show you how it seals and how we bolt in a new one. One thing I wanted to note was the difference. This is the old, the new one's behind it. If you look at the base, that one sets out just a little bit more on the front. The hole should mount up the same. There's your new water connection, old water connection, so there should be enough room to swing the pipe down and bolt it up. Looking from the top, this is an elongated bowl and it sticks out further to the rear, so you'd need to check your camper specifically to see if there's enough room between the wall and the back of the toilet to make sure it fits correctly. And it will fit. Make sure it will fit in your application. Okay, so once you have the toilet off, we're going to remove the old bolts. And it comes with new ones in the kit. And we'll go ahead and put these in. And they just slide in like that. Now I will note, I'll go ahead and lay these new hardware here. We'll be needing that in just a second. I'll throw these away. Clean up my workspace before I go in the new toilet and set it in place. One thing I want to mention, this neoprene or foam rubber, whatever you want to call it, gasket came pre-installed on the toilet when it came in box shipped from Amazon. You just need to make sure that that is on there and it's new. The Dometic does sell a kit that comes with an install kit, but it looks like everything came pre-packed in the box. New bolts, new hardware, and new gasket to put this thing in. So we're going to go ahead and put it in, and I will note that I don't have this covered up, and it does smell coming from your black tank. So if you're squeamish or have weak stomach, I don't. I'm in good shape. This isn't a big deal, but you would want to take and lay, if it's nothing more than a paper towel, just to keep the air from rising up. I don't have the exhaust fan on because that actually will pull air through the vent that vents the black tank and pull air up through that drain. So it's less troublesome with the fan off. I do have all the windows and doors open. But yeah, if you're squeamish, first thing as soon as you pull the old toilet off, I would take and have something to lay over that to keep the air from circulating out of that black tank, because it is strong. But we're gonna go ahead and get this thing bolted down and we'll see how it works. Okay, so we've got it in. Getting ready to put some water on it. It says here, it talks about using your finger to apply downward pressure around the ball and seal if it does not hold water in the bowl. There are list instructions there you can do to get that thing to hold water. If it persists, it says to replace the seal. There is a kit you can get, and I think there is a, you can, I don't know, I'd have to look in to see, and I bet you can probably just get those shipped from Dometic to you if it failed from factory. So I will want to note on these, this is a plastic base and the washers need to be there to spread the weight out when you're tightening it down. Also, what I worked towards is make sure that you don't have a gap and that the bowl is rock solid. When you push against it, it's not flexing on the base. And we'll put the covers on here and down here for the bolts, and the water connection did work as I expected. So we'll go ahead and cover the bowl and give it a test run. A little bit of cardboard. Okay. Now what I'm looking for here is any leaking around the bowl, which it shouldn't have any here. But you just want to make sure if you wipe around that everything is dry. It is a brand new product. It should have everything just fine with it. But we'll go ahead and flush. And we'll leave a little bit of water in there. And we'll just see, make sure it stays. All right. What I wanted to note is that I was telling you there's a distance difference. This fits is right up against the edge of the wall. There's a very narrow air gap there. That's why I said you need to make sure if you get the elongated bowl, which this is a standard like elongated household type porcelain bowl, make sure that it will fit your application, because the distance between the base and the wall, it has to have room to fit this back portion of the bowl. With the elongated bowl, you may have to get a different size bowl to fit your application. But anyway, there it is. Probably took me 30 minutes to put it in, if that. Maybe a little longer because I'm videotaping the whole time. But that's a simple job, and I would say anybody with basic tool skills could do that. That's it. That's how you change out to a Model 320 Dometic toilet. And this is in a Nash, made by Northwood Manufacturing. It's a 26N. So I replaced the Thetford Aqua Magic 2 with the Dometic, and hopefully we have a lot better luck out of it. Have a good day.